stress is really fear. And, I like talking about fear. So it's worrying about an outcome and not trusting the process of life. The process is the purpose, and it's not it's not the destination. So when we're stressed, we miss out on all the beauty of the journey. Because imagine in a day where you spend time stuck in that space in your head, you're missing out on everything that day has to offer you. When we feel stressed, it's not being in the present, and it's creating an opening for outside things to feed us or to relax us. And that's why I think a lot of people look externally to alleviate stress, right? Whether it's alcohol or smoking or any kind of escapism. So stress is external, and therefore we connect and use external things. But the remedy for this is to go internal, right? And that is basically certainty. Certainty is a knowing. It's connecting to something that is greater than us. And I think that I used to be more of a chronic worrier. I think I would get stressed and upset more easily than I do now. But once I realized how much my worry, anxiety, stress was opening up more of what I didn't want, like lacking manifesting the things that I really wanted, I was able to switch this mindset. So it's really a flip of a switch. And I don't think it has to be that difficult. I mean, you can choose a different thought. You can choose a different response. And there's a quote from King David in Psalms. It says, "My mind, my thoughts are filled with all types of stupidity. Stupid thoughts are not thoughts of certainty." And I think we all keep our minds, as we were just saying, busy with silly thoughts, the what ifs and the doubts. What if this happens? What if that doesn't come through? And without certainty, we will be stuck in that place of feeling doubt, sadness, anger, stress. And it really just starts again with that acknowledgement of the silliness of our thoughts.
And I think, and you touched upon a very important point. I want to unpack it a little bit for our listeners. We talk about the concept of certainty. The reason why so many of us stress, and again, I think it's important that, we in Kabbalistic terms, we always say it's important to delve as deeply as we can to understand why things happen before you can even think about or go through the process of changing them. The reason why we stress, and this is true whether this is a conscious thought or an unconscious thought, is because we think we are in control of everything. Mm-hmm. And either we are in control of everything or we need to be in control of everything. So for example, with our children, it is up to me to make sure that they are educated, healthy, fed, secure, and safe. If you really think that, then you should be worried all day and all night. Because it's literally, if you really accept that responsibility, it's my sole responsibility to take care of them at 100%. You better be spending every second of your day taking care.
Well, it is until a certain age.
Well, it is. It actually never. My point is, it actually never really is.
To feed them.
It's important to feed them, but you can't keep them secure, right? We all have had this, and I'll admit to this. Certainly, with our first child, those nights when you don't hear them breathing, you go in to just check to make sure they're.
I'm going to admit something.
Is this just me?
No, I did this the other night. Abigail was in our bed, and I didn't hear her, and then I kind of touched her, and she felt a little cold, so I put my hand over her mouth. I mean, yeah, she was breathing. But the thing is, it's just a natural response, I guess.
Right, but the point is, and this I think is a very important...
But I did laugh at myself in the moment. I was kind of like, I can't believe you woke up to do this. Ridiculous.
But the point is, it's not up to us to keep them alive, right? So we know that there is a greater force than us. You can call it the creator, you can call it God, you can call it the universe. And again, this, for those who are involved in spiritual study, I think most of it's important we come to there, not just from a place of belief, but rather from a place of knowledge and experience. But once you have that knowledge, or at least once you're beginning to have that knowledge, that there is a greater force in this world, that my job in this world is a partnership with that force, but not a sole responsibility, that really helps to alleviate
absolutely a
lot of the stress.